Y'all, it's Monday, and for some of us, that means a fresh start to a new week. How are you starting your Monday? Where are your thoughts in this day? What are you thinking about? What are you imagining about your week? What are you imagining about your life? What are you imagining about the people around you? Guys, it is so important to cultivate an environment that will produce and birth the things that God needs you to in this season. It's time that we no longer make excuses for people, no longer make excuses for bad habits, no longer make excuses for being lazy, and actually do the things that God wants us to do. It is time to be aligned with God's will. It is time to do the things that God is asking for us to do, no matter how silly it may seem. It's time for you to join that e-group if He's pressing you to join that e-group. It's time for you to serve in that church if He's asking you to serve in that church. It's time for you to go to your manager and ask them for a promotion if He's saying it is time for you to go and ask them for a promotion. It is time for you to pay off that bill if He's pressing you to pay off that bill. You see, you can't get to your next until you be obedient to what He's asking you to do in this day, in this season, and in this time. And I just believe that it is time for us to be aligned with God's will, even if it doesn't make sense in our own minds. You see, God's ways are not like our ways, and His thoughts are not like our thoughts. And we are told not to lean not on our own understanding. When we lean on our own understanding, we just cannot understand what God is doing. But simply when you go and apply for that job just because you feel something saying, girl, apply today, and then you get that job and it's like, this ain't even what I want to do, but you step into it and God elevates you in a way that you never imagined. That was because you followed the steps of God. See, God gives us a vision for our life, but we think that we know the steps to get there, but we have no clue. We have to let that vision go and let God do the work to create that vision in our life. And the way that He does that work is to lead us step by step in what He's calling us to do. So what step is He asking you to do that you're wrestling with in your spirit? I want you to make a decision to no longer wrestle in your spirit this week with the things that God is asking you to do. There's a vision that He's trying to create in your life, and He does not need your help in forcing that vision to come to pass. What He needs is your yes in the things that He's asking you to do today. And it can be the smallest of things, but He still needs your yes.